Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Thomas from RohmerFitness.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 painful reasons why you are not getting stronger in the gym. So obviously, gaining strength is very important if you want to develop a lean and muscular body, because that is how your body grows. Your body grows through progressive overload, which states that you must be adding weight to the bar or giving your body a new challenge that it must grow and adapt to. So if you are plateauing in your strength, you might have also noticed that you're not really gaining any muscle mass. So what are the top 5 reasons why you might not be getting stronger in the gym? My first one is that you are not taking long enough rest periods. So, I know for me personally, when I was in high school athletics, it was always go, 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 go. We would, rest maybe a maximum of 60 seconds in between sets. And, you might be used to that too, where, you just hate sitting around in the gym and it just feels like it's going by so slow. You just have to be doing something. But by resting only 60 seconds in between sets, you're not giving yourself a full recovery in between those sets, which would allow you to lift the maximum amount of weight possible. So what you need to start doing is focusing on resting 3 to 5 minutes in between each set for your main key lifts, like a bench press or a squat, for example. This is going to give you a full recovery, which will allow you to lift the most amount of weight. Whereas if you're only resting, let's say 60 seconds, for example, you're really going to be focusing more on muscular endurance, more so than muscular strength. So be sure to start resting 3 to 5 minutes in between sets for your big compound lifts. Now, my second reason why you're not getting stronger is because you're not training at the right frequency. So if you are doing a typical bodybuilding split where you just obliterate one muscle group once per week, for example, where one day you do chest, another day you do back, and then arms, and then you do legs, and then you have shoulders, you're only training that one muscle group, for example, once per week. So let's take bench press, for example. Let's say you want to get stronger at the bench press. If you're doing a typical split like that, you're only training your chest muscle once per week. Imagine if you trained the bench press, if you did chest on Monday and Friday. Imagine if you increase your frequency to 2 times per week. That gives you a whole extra workout per week that you could add strength to that lift in. Whereas with the other split, you're only giving yourself that opportunity once a week. So you're going at a slower rate than you possibly could be. Now, I would make sure you have at least 48 to 72 hours of rest in between times where you're going to be working a muscle group to ensure full muscle recovery, because that is about how long muscle protein synthesis is increased for after you stimulate a muscle group. So then that should allow it to fully recover, and then you can go at it right again. So for example, if I was doing bench press on Monday, I would probably wait until at least Thursday or Friday to hit it again. I wouldn't do something like bench press on Monday and then hit it right again on Wednesday. I would try and break it up a little more than that to ensure full recovery and that you can lift the most amount of weight possible. Now, my third reason why you are not getting stronger in the gym is because you need to narrow your focus. So for example, let's say you go into the gym and you work on chest one day. You do flat barbell bench press, then you do incline dumbbell press, then you do chest flies, then you do cable crossovers, and then you do pec deck machine. You're just completely trying to obliterate your chest from all these different angles, but really, what good are those final 3 exercises even going to be doing you? Instead, what you need to do is you need to pick 1 to 2 main key exercises per muscle group and just focus on getting stronger in them. It is going to be so much easier to get stronger in just 1 to 2 exercises instead of having 5 to 6 different exercises and trying to get stronger in all of them. It makes it very difficult. I would rather have somebody who only is doing, incline barbell bench press, for example, and is just focusing on getting stronger in that and is able to add 50 pounds to their bench press, for example, rather than somebody else who is, diversifying and trying to do 5 different exercises and maybe they only gain 10 pounds on their bench press. So by narrowing your focus, it's going to make it a lot easier to focus on just, getting stronger in that one key lift, 1 to 2 key lifts, as opposed to just obliterating your chest, and then you're already fatigued, and those last few exercises aren't going to be doing you any good anyway. Now, the fourth reason why you are not getting stronger in the gym is because you are doing too many circuits, you're doing too many drop sets, supersets, etc. So with a typical circuit or drop set, what you'll typically be doing is you'll be doing a bunch of exercises back to back with short rest periods in between all of the exercises. Or, with a drop set, you'll be doing bench press. You'll do 200 pounds and then you'll immediately drop the weight down to 180 pounds, and then you'll do as much reps as you possibly can there, and then you'll take a short rest and you'll do it again. Really what that's helping you build up is more muscular endurance again, not muscular strength. So what you need to be focusing more on instead is kind of what we talked about earlier, which is where you need to be taking longer rest periods so that way you can ensure full muscle recovery, allowing you to lift the heaviest amount of weight possible. So again, it doesn't really matter if you're doing a drop set and you do 200 pounds. It's going to be much harder to increase that weight over time than it is if you just focus on just doing the bench press and taking an adequate amount of rest in between each set. So again, we're trying to focus more on the strength side of things, not the endurance side of things, which is what those types of workouts will achieve for you. Now, my fifth and final reason is because you are doing too high of reps. So for example, you might be doing 8 reps. You might be doing 10 reps per set, maybe 12 plus, even 15 to 20. And again, that is going to be working more on muscular endurance, not muscular strength. So what is the ideal rep range for gaining strength? I've really found it to be in the 5 to 6 rep range. So for example, if you're doing a squat and you do 225 pounds for 5 to 6 reps, that's going to be a lot better for gaining strength, more so than only being able to do 185 pounds but lifting it 12 times. It's going to be a lot easier to increase that weight over time if you're just focusing on lifting the heaviest amount of weight possible as many times as you can possibly lift it. So once you could do a certain weight, for example, let's take the squat again, and you're doing 225 pounds. Once you could do more than 6 reps with that, go ahead and increase the weight and then just start over again. And try and get 5 to 6 reps, and once you can do 230 pounds for more than 6 reps, I would go ahead and increase the weight again. And that's going to be a good way to gain strength, is if you're taking that 3 to 5 minute rest period and you're focusing on smaller rep ranges in that 5 to 6 range, you're going to be giving yourself a good way to gain strength, as opposed to only resting 60 seconds and doing 12 plus reps. You're just going to make it harder on yourself to gain strength for the long haul. So that is it for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that way you can stay up to date with my latest tips and videos. And other than that, I will be talking to you next time. Peace.